Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I am going to use the Black and Gold Tarot because I'm going to do a reading on the economy. And this is a general worldwide economy, so I'm not going to do specifics. I'm going to show you how we use the tarot to make big financial decisions. And honestly, every time we follow it, we're doing fabulous. And anyways, so how I do this is when I'm doing economy, we always compare and contrast. So I do the 7 on top and 7 on bottom, upright positive, reversals negative. And I always do a compare and contrast because if you just ask, how is oil going to do? You might get like a lukewarm or you might get a really good answer. But if you compare it to gold, maybe gold is going to do better than oil. So this is how I start. I always start with oil and gold. So like I say, this is worldwide economy. So I do oil and gold, and then whatever one is better, then I take the better one and compare it to another one, which is probably like the general stock market. Then I take the better of that one and I compare it to futures or FX, which is the Forex. And then I take that winner of that one and I compare it to cash. And it was so interesting in the year that the Who Flung flew in 2020, we did this and we were like, what? And then we did cash, and cash was like 7 upright. And I said to my husband, it's saying to put it all in cash. And he's like, what? And I said, well, let's do it for a couple of months. What's it going to hurt? And we put all our money into cash. And then COVID hit. And remember, the stock market crashed. Oil went to negative. Everything just crash. And then if you were lucky enough to have everything in cash, and then I would ask, is it time to buy? Boom, time to buy. And then everything went up again. And so I don't discount what the tarot is trying to tell me. If you want to do your own economy, get a deck that only does careers, economy, financial, that kind of thing. And it will be a treasure. Look at this, what popped out. Queen of Cups. So something might be really balanced. Also, maybe things on water anything to do with water. And that includes like fishing and fishes and the sea, and might do well. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So on the top, we'll do oil, the price of oil. And on the bottom, we'll do gold. All right. And I always start with those two: upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Which is going to do better? Which is the better investment as of October 21st, 2024? Actually, I'm going to put gold on top. Now, the cards are telling me gold on top, oil on the bottom, upright positive, reversals negative. Gold on the top, oil on the bottom, upright positive, reversals negative. All right. If you haven't figured it out, that's why I use the gold and black. Page of Wands in reverse. 6 of Swords upright. Ooh, 9 of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles upright. 2 of Swords upright. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Swords upright. Ace of Pentacles upright. King of Wands upright. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Moon upright. And the 3 of Pentacles upright, underlying strength. Well, that's the Sun. That's the Sun. Now, before I get started, I have to tell you, I'm not telling you what to do with your investments at all. Yes, I'm a retired financial advisor, but I'm not giving you individual financial advice whatsoever. I'm only reading tarot cards, and I'm showing you how I do it. I'm not advising you. Please do your own research. I have to emphasize that. All right. So for gold, 1, 2, 3 upright, and look, has gold peaked? And so here is, and what's interesting with this King of Pentacles here is this is after a successful run. A lot of people have made money on gold. And earlier this year, I said gold was a good investment. And also this is a Saturn year, so anything under the ground, and that's gold. Yes, a lot of people have made excellent money, but now they're wondering, and with this 9 of Swords in reverse and 7 of Pentacles in reverse, have we hit peak gold? And the moon is silver. And I'm wondering if we are going to hear some news that says gold is going to continue to go up here with this Page of Wands in reverse, but it's actually not, because this is the Moon card and it's illusions. And here we might see people start to compare and contrast silver and gold. And I think that the money that's been made in gold is the money is I think that's all we're going to see for a while. Now let's look under oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 upright for oil. And look at, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This might be a good winter for oil. People who have lost money on oil might regain some of their money on oil. Also, we have interesting King of Pentacles, King of Gold, King of Wands, which is the King of Energy. King of Fire is the oil would be oil, not necessarily the Queen of Cups. Yes, it's a liquid, but water puts out fire. Oil feeds fire. So I think we're going to see some strategies. I think oil is going to smooth out. I think we might see some people talk about oil on the internet and, not say it's kind of like a hold, right? Because there's buy, sell, hold when you hear people talking about these things. And I think they're going to say, oh, hold oil, hold. I'm not getting that, buy. I think people are not willing to step on the line. There is a strategy, though, because we have the 3 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. There's going to be some kind of strategy when it comes to oil. So, maybe different oil companies. Interesting, it's a 7. There used to be I grew up, it was called the 7 Sisters, and they were the 7 big oil companies. So there's going to be some kind of strategy here. There'll be a fantastic CEO of an oil company or an oil guru or some such thing that's going to give us some really good strategies about investing in oil. So do you buy the actual oil as a commodity, or do you invest in oil companies? And you look at this strategy here is looking back at the king. People will be there'll be somebody who is top of his field in the oil business or oil commodities or something that is actually going to give us some really good advice, and especially this winter. And I think at some point, oil will do better than gold. Okay? So now we're going to be working with oil versus, that was very clear. Oil is going to do better than gold. I think gold has peaked. Again, my opinion only. Please do your own research, okay? I think oil is going to do much better. Now, let's get to, so now we're going to do oil and stocks in general. And normally when I do stocks in general, it's the big markets. And we all know they kind of follow each other. If there's a big, if stocks are crashing, they're crashing all over the world. And then, when they're really doing well, They do better in some countries other than others. But for the majority, we're talking New York Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, some of the bigger ones that are generally mentioned on the markets, Japan Nikkei Index, that kind of thing. So, you know, NASDAQ. So we're doing a general average of stocks. So oil won that one. So oil will be on top. Stocks in general will be on the bottom. All right. Upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Oil on the top, stocks in general on the bottom. Oil on the top, stocks in general on the bottom. Upright negative, reversals. Upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. Oil on the top, stocks in general on the bottom. Cards are ready. The sun, upright. The tower, oh my God. Four of Swords upright. Eight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups upright. The Star upright. King of Pentacles upright. Ten of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords upright. The Chariot in reverse. Two of Cups upright. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Underlying, Three of Cups in reverse. The party's over. Oil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stocks in general, 1, 2, 2. I think with this Tower card here, even though we have a Star card here, I think we're going to see a crash, a bit of an uptick, and then going nowhere. I think this is so clear. You want to make some retirement money. Again, do your own research. The sun is shining on oil. I think oil is coming into its own after a long time of maybe being flat. There's going to be people who are naysayers about oil, but there's going to be some surprising news about oil. And I think these naysayers, those are the climate people, the climate change people. I think there's going to be people, there's always people against the oil industry. Always. I think we might have 4 sleeping giants here. 4 sleeping giants. I think it'll be like a quiet rise up, and then it'll be surprising, like, whoa, anybody notice oil's done really well? I think there's a lot to do with oil and the climate. Like, oil is its own worst enemy, like an oil spill, and then everybody has a big nut about it, but nobody talks about these lithium mines that are decimating, and children are working for $1 a day. But, you know, if 2 ducks die, oh my God, very misplaced anger. And here we have the 2 of Cups. It's almost like this, the sun, the Page of Cups, and 2 of Cups. I think people are going to be like, oh, wow, when did oil start to do so well? And I think a lot of people stay away from it. I know a lot of mutual funds and whatnot won't invest in any oil because they're environmentally friendly and whatnot. And I think that's still going to be a drag on oil. But people who can see beyond that are going to make a pile of money. Lots and lots of money. Interesting, King of Pentacles is also agricultural. So I'm wondering if a lot of this oil is not found on the seas and found on the land, like places like Texas and Alberta, that kind of thing. Maybe like a big, huge oil find or natural gas or whatever it is found in inland and not necessarily, in the Arctic or, yeah. Do you know what I mean? If it was a King of Swords, I'd say it is somewhere it's winter, but it's the King of Pentacles. So That's what I think with oil. Now, with the stock market in general, I mean, it starts off with the Tower, 8 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. I think a lot of people are going to be exiting the stock market. I think that then there'll be a big bump here, the Star, by possibly February. This is Aquarius time. So a few people will be able to recover some of the ruin that they had. But it's still going to be very chaotic and out of control, and people just won't be making money in the stock market. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think, personally, what I'm going to do now, maybe that's where the strategy comes in, that you purchase oil stocks or maybe oil commodities. So there's something there. Please do your own research. Something about oil that is going to do better than the stock market. But there was a guru there that will, there's some advice. Do you buy options? Do you buy commodities? This would also be commodities because you have to wait for, right? Or options that you wait for. You buy the option for 2-3 weeks in advance, or you buy the commodity. You buy the commodity today and it's not deliverable for 4 months, that kind of thing. So we might see something like that, where that might be where the money is. Again, do your own research, please. I'm not giving you any advice what to do here, but I see I see the stock market very chaotic. And people really have a difficult time making money in the stock market for the next little while. All right. So oil seems to be the one that we're going for. So let's clear that. Now see, oil or FX. Now FX is the money market, all the money in the world. FX is called, and that's where you bet, will the Canadian dollar go up or the American dollar go down? And that's a worldwide market as well. So that's why I like to let's do oil versus the FX market, which is the money market, where you bet on the exchanges. It's called financial exchange. That's why it's called FX. So, which overall is the better market to invest in, oil or the FX market? And again, each of those, oil could be stocks, could be commodities, could be wildcatters that you invest in, could be junior companies that you invest in. That there's all kinds of different things you can invest in with oil and natural gas, pipelines, all kinds of things. Now, financial exchange, I am just doing a general overall, which market will behave more. Now, with the FX market, you need big highs and lows, right? You need if something's, you need a lot of money invested if it's moving by 1/10 of a cent every day, right? But overall, is that the better place to put your money? Oil or in the FX market? Upright positive, reversals negative. Oil on top, FX market on the bottom. Oil on top, FX market on the bottom. Which would be the better place to invest your money? And yes, everybody, crypto is next. Oil on top, FX market on the bottom. 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 Oil on top, upright positive, reversals negative. King of Swords, upright. 10 of Cups, upright. 6 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Cups, upright. King of Pentacles again is showing up. The Fool in reverse. The 9 of Cups upright. The Queen of Wands upright. The Hierophant upright. 3 of Wands upright. Judgment in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, underlying 10 of Wands. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the FX market has a little bit above the oil market. Interesting, we have 2 kings here and the 6 of Cups in reverse. And the Hierophant. So look at, we got three upright, strong leaders, upright, but we've got no second chances, and it will be difficult to get your money out of that. So I wonder if there's 3 big players in this market that would control. I can't see that controlling the, oh, you know who this is? This is the Middle East. This is Islam controlling. So we have Islam, possibly the United States, and Russia. All right, so now let's look at the FX market. We see a lot of happy people. There might be 2 that really do well. The Fool here in reverse under that King. This might have something to do with the election that's going on in the States. But we have the Queen here. I'm hearing Queen Bee. The Queen Bee. What about money that has the Queen's face on it? So that would be the Canadian dollar, the British pound. I think they've taken the Queen's face off the Australian, or they're not. Or once they take it off, they aren't replacing it with the King. The Queen of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse here. So I think that there's 2 that are going to do extremely well, and the rest are not. So, but which 2? Thank you, cards. FX just barely inches out oil. And I think it's because we've got 3 big players in the world that something is going to happen. So whether there are sanctions or that kind of thing, I'm hoping it's not a W, a A, and an R. It's going to be, I wonder if this has something to do with the petrodollar. The Queen of Cups in reverse on the Judgment here. I wonder if, and the King of Wands on. All right, well, let's just do FX and crypto. Let's see which one's better. And this is how we do it. Okay, FX, so financial exchange. So the worldwide exchange of money, or crypto. Which one will do better? Crypto or FX? Crypto or FX? Crypto or FX? Crypto, FX on the top, crypto on the bottom, upright positive, reversals negative. Upright positive, reversals negative. FX on the top, crypto on the bottom. FX on the top, FX on the top, crypto on the bottom. Which would be a better place to put your money? Crypto or FX? FX on top, crypto on the bottom, upright positive, reversals negative. All right, my intuition has switched this on me. I'm getting a download saying put crypto on the top, put crypto on the top, crypto on the top, FX on the bottom. Yeah, crypto on top, FX on the bottom. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens and I just go with it. I don't fight it. Crypto on the top, FX on the bottom. Okay. Well, there's the internet. There it is. Crypto, FX, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Devil upright, Justice in reverse, the Star upright, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands upright, Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords upright, and the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's funny itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and it's anxiety. Wow, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so crypto will do much better than FX. But here's the thing, there's going to be a lot of regrets. If you just go in and out, you're going to have a lot of regrets here. There'll be one or two that actually do well. We have the Star here. I'm thinking 1. And possibly around, this is interesting because this is January, February. This is Capricorn, which starts December 22nd to about February 22nd. It looks like that would possibly be the time for crypto. Again, please do your own research. But if all you do is follow what is said on the internet, you're going to regret that. In and out, in and out, in and out. There's lots of money to be lost. But January and February, we have two major arcanas here. I think this tells us to buy and hold, and you'll make your money in February. Again, please do your own research. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reading tarot cards. As for FX, I think there's a lot of money to be lost in FX. This is so interesting to me because it said it would be better than oil. But then we compare it to crypto. Look at that. And the clock agrees with me. This is lots of loss of money in this and lots of anxiety. I think we might see some kind of scandal in the FX market. Justice here in reverse, the Sun in reverse. They might halt it for some reason. They might halt it. They might find some kind of anomaly or with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm thinking they might find something that they halt it, and when they start it up again, there's a big loss of money. So I think, if those are the markets that you want to get into, there's one or possibly two that will do well. But don't be somebody in and out, in and out, in and out. You'll regret that. You'll absolutely regret that. Okay, this might be a hold situation until there might be one or two. And I wish I could tell you what they were. Now, the Star tells me who's the Star. Bitcoin, right? Yeah. I think in both markets there's a lot of regret. So now I'm going to do crypto versus cash. Crypto versus cash. I actually think there might be something in the FX market that they shut it down. Crypto versus cash. Crypto on top, cash on the bottom. Crypto on top, cash on the bottom. Which is the better investment overall? Crypto on top, cash on the bottom. 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 Which is the better investment? Crypto on top, cash on the bottom, crypto on top, cash on the bottom, crypto on top, cash on the bottom. Upright positive, reversals negative. 10 of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups upright, 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups upright, Knight of Swords upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and the Disappointment is the underlying. 1, 2, 3. So actually, cash will probably be your better bet than crypto. And I'm wondering if it's because when something happens, you actually have more access to cash than crypto, right? Yeah, you know what? Cash as a long-term investment is always a good thing. Even if the gurus say, don't invest in cash, but you've got the happy family here, and we've got the coins here, just slowly and surely, this is a long-term investment. And it's almost saying like you'll never be sorry if you invest in cash. This is like, don't play with your money. Put it in something a little bit more stable. It's good in times of attacks, whether it's attacks by the weather, attacks by, other people. But the Chariot here in reverse tells me it's also very chaotic. There's no control over cash. And that's what governments hate about cash, is they can't control it. So there might be some kind of attempt by the powers that be to control cash and possibly not let you use cash. But still, nothing wrong with money in the bank, especially if there's a weather condition things that we saw like in Florida and the Southeast U.S. With crypto, there's so much propaganda that goes on with crypto. Also, crypto doesn't have that big of a history, and there's always some kind of surprising news when it comes to crypto, and you can't believe what everybody says. There's so many gurus who are wrong, and maybe just one out of many are correct. So that's a bit of a difficulty and crypto is very emotional. It's it's not for low risk players, whereas cash is low risk. Yes, I know there's the whole inflation thing or whatever, but I mean, I don't think this means stuffing it under your bed, possibly putting it in, something that makes 1 or 2 or 3% just to keep up with inflation kind of thing. I think that people, you can keep your family safe with cash. That's what I think this is saying. All right. So there's my economic predictions, generally for about the next 3 to 4, 5, 6 months, because a lot of these things can move really fast, right? The stock market can crash really fast. The oil, big war goes on, oil goes up. Crypto, big internet outage, crypto goes down. Like a lot of these things can move really fast and things can happen. So generally it's like, I try and do this every 3 months or so, or when I see things changing. Like for example, it told me cash was going to be king for a while. And then I just kept reading, then cash fell off the table and I knew there was something else. And we invested in oil stocks, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's why about every 3 months I do something like that. So hopefully I taught you enough that you can do this on your own. Again, get one deck of cards. I mean, if you want to get the gold and black, because I always do that because I start with gold and oil. Also, gold is money. go ahead and do that and do it yourself. And it might take a few tries. So I wouldn't jump right into the deep end of the pool with this. I would do it and write down what your outcomes are, what the cards were telling you. Write down what some of the cards were telling you, and do it over perhaps, I would say at least 6 months, and then see once you start hitting it as correct, you and your cards are talking to each other, and you're understanding what the cards are trying to tell you. Now, one of the things I wanted to check here, because oil was doing so well, and then it had kind of a fall, and then FX had a fall, and both of those are really touchy when it comes to WA and the R. And I know I've done a reading, are we on the verge of WAR 1, 2, 3? And I just want to see if, because we have those three big players in oil, if something's going to happen. So, will a war affect the world markets? Will there be a war big enough to affect world markets? Will there be a war big enough to affect world markets? Will there be a war big enough to affect world markets? Will there be a war big enough to affect world markets? And what I mean by that is extensively. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright, the Magician in reverse, 10 of Cups upright, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think so. I think, if anything, it'll be a peace treaty that affects the markets. Oh, we got the disappointing card again. If anything, it'll be a peace treaty that affects the markets. I'm just getting that it's just a cycle that we're in. So if you can read the cycles, you'll know where we are with that. We're in a downturn. We're actually in a downturn here with 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we get into a bit of inertia, and then we get some magic happening. And I think this is a peace treaty, if anything. This is a peace treaty, if anything. Will affect the markets more than any kind of WA and R. Okay, well, I could see that, a peace treaty, then, different markets open up and whatnot. All right, well, thank you very much. Let me know what you think of this. Thank you in advance for your likes. And let me know what you think of these kind of teaching and economy predictions. If you like them, I'll do more. I'll try and remember to do them about every 3 months or so you can see the pattern developing. All right, take good care. See you online. Bye for now.